Hello YouTube, Jason from Renegade Rants Comics with a comic hunt video today. I was working in the Syracuse, New York area and decided to stop over at the Destiny U.S.A. mall and go into the larger-than-life toys and comic shop that I usually hunt at. So what does the shop actually look like? What do they actually have? And what did I pick up? We'll meet back here after I show you some footage of the store to see what my haul was. if you like that sort of video, if you want to leave me a comment, telling me if you'd like to see more hunt videos or what you kind of like to see the channel do, I'd really appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Liking, subscribing, obviously, but I get a lot of views and not a lot of subscribers, you know, are attached to those views kind of things, but it really helps the channel out. So what did we get? So on the dollar bin, first thing I actually noticed was Punisher Warzone 2, and I needed that. So that was Chuck Dixon and John Romita Jr. And then I came across Fallen Sun, Death of Captain America, Spider-Man. I picked this up, and this is Jeff Loeb and David Finch, and I didn't think I had this one, and of course I didn't double check Key Collector, which I had right on my phone, so now I have 2 copies, so this is probably going to be going in a giveaway. Or I also want to mention that in November there's going to be an auction to benefit Heroes for Heroes that goes to Mission 22. I don't think it's something they're going to want. They're trying to actually make a lot of money on this, and I got this out of the dollar bin, but any donations can help. If anyone's interested, please leave a comment down in the bottom of the video. I will try to leave a description to them as well. So then, and I'm not a big Spectre fan, but I actually just like the cover on this, and I've been watching Mike from Lunch Money, and it seems like he is picking these up all the time. Plus, I've started kind of watching a lot of the DC animated shows on Max, and that's kind of led me to get to know the character a little bit kind of thing, so I figured for $1 I can't go wrong with that. And this was from 1987, and it's Doug Mont and Gary Morrow. And I'm probably mispronouncing that one name. And then I decided to pull the trigger and spend thousands of dollars that I don't have. Or I bought the facsimile. So this is Uncanny X-Men 4. It's the key, and I knew it was a key, but I couldn't believe how much crap is in here. So we have the first Brotherhood of Evil Mutants led by Magneto, first Scarlet Witch, first Quicksilver. And then, let's see, first Mastermind, who was later Jason Wingard. First Toad, second appearance of Magneto. And then this one I actually thought was interesting because apparently the green Scarlet Witch on the cover, she's red in the book. So... and of course, this is the facsimile edition. I'm not going to be buying the real edition, but I thought this was kind of nice to add to the collection, and, you know, it's a good reader copy. Then, as I was going through the dollar bin, I saw this one. And I'd seen this before, and I thought it was a key, and it turns out it is a key. It's a reprint of 121 and 122. It's Marvel Tales 192. From the sensational Spider-Man. Of course, it's Gary Conway and John Romita Sr. on it. But I'm like, that's $1. And then I'm looking at the condition of it, and it kind of presents, I mean, it's a little faded, but it's not all chipped. There is a little kind of ding in there, but I thought it was a good presenting book for $1. So I decided to get that. And then sitting over in the facsimile wall, I said, well, if I'm going to get that, I might as well get ASM 121, which is the facsimile. So it's the death of Gwen Stacy. Again, Conway and Romita Sr. So we got those to kind of follow each other. Then they had reissued for the facsimile versions Secret Wars, but they actually had Secret Wars 8. Wanted to pick this up. I don't collect Spider-Man as a whole. I have a very good friend of mine, Sean, that collects Spider-Man, and I believe that the toll it takes on him trying to find certain issues and the amount of issues, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So, but I got this. His first black suit, and cover was Mike Zeck. Then they had the Uncanny X-Men 130 facsimile, which is The Dark Phoenix Saga Part 2, first Dazzler, second Kitty Pryde, second Emma Frost, first appearance of Sebastian Shaw. Jean Grey becomes Queen of the Hellfire Club, and I just thought that was pretty cool to add to the collection. I know that Hall Yeah is always showing Dazzler love on Instagram, so I might as well get that. So then, while I was in there, let's bite the bullet and just get the Dazzler 1 that just came out. So this is going to be a 4-issue limited series. I don't know if you can see it with the glare there. But it's supposed to be Dazzler on a world tour with Domino, Strong Guy, and Multiple Man as road crew. So it's Jason Liu, and the cover was Terry Dodson. And then I didn't think this was coming out yet. So this is Spirits of Vengeance 1, which is key multiple versions of Ghost Rider versus Michael Battolino. And it's Sabir Perzada, and cover is Kendrick Kunka Lim, and I'm probably butchering those names, and I don't mean to. So if anyone would like to, let me know what the correct pronunciation is. But it's been a while since I've seen Michael Battolino in the Ghost Rider stories. I know he kind of pops up here or there, so I'm kind of interested to see what happens. That's one of the things I actually have to try to dig when I'm like either next year at Terrificon or something like that. I don't have much Vengeance. I have like an issue or two when he kind of went and did his own thing, and I'm not even really sure what happened to him, because by the time I started seriously reading in, he was kind of already just gone by the wayside. So the last one I've got was, I really got into Nightwing because I started watching the Titans on HBO Max. And I mean, I always liked Batman, and I liked Dick Grayson. And I remember as a kid, I used to read the Robin comic that came out. And I always was like, oh, now he's his own hero. He's got his own city. And I just thought that was cool. So I actually picked up the miniseries, first miniseries where he actually got the new suit, not the 70s, whatever that thing was. But this is Ivan Cohen and Dexter Stoy on the cover, and I just think that this looks like it would be kind of interesting. So Nightwing Uncovered. So that was my hauling video / hunting video. I don't know if you saw in the footage, they have a ton of comics. It is kind of easy to find because they're usually well marked, but some of them are kind of all over the place. And then if you saw like the dollar bin, nothing's bagged and boarded. Everybody is just ripping things as they're going in there. But every once in a while, I'll go through, because they do have them usually Marvel, DC, although today there was a few Marvel mixed in with the DC. I'm more of a Marvel guy. I do collect DC, but I grew up reading DC and wasn't into Marvel at all, so it's kind of come full circle. So what I'm hoping to do is kind of start getting maybe a few more DC characters. Like you saw, I got Nightwing. You saw that I picked up the one Spectre, and I might actually get a few more of them. I do have the most recent Jonah Hex run that kind of finished off the character kind of thing, and some early Jonah Hex by himself in the ongoing series. But that's about most of my DC. I have a few Batman. I have a couple Superman here and there. So maybe I'll kind of try to get back into DC. We'll see how it goes. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope everyone is safe, happy, and is able to hunt when they want to. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, whatever is going on.